Hey everybody, it's Joel JARC02. Welcome back to part 5 of my pop culture collection. This should be it. I should be able to finish this in part 5. So it was a lot to get through. I ramble on about different stuff. But I hope you're enjoying the videos. Obviously leave me a comment, what you like, what you don't like. And if it's something I could do better, or you feel I could do better, please let me know. In the very first video, I had shown this 50s favorites that just came out this year. They're coming out with 10. They're releasing them in 5 first. So we have the first one is 56 Chevy, 71 AMC Javelin, which is this one. 40 60s 40 Econoline pickup, custom 69 squareback Volkswagen, and a 71 Datsun Bluebird S10. I thought I only had 2 of the 5. I knew that this one here was a duplicate. I bought it because I specifically wanted to open it up because these all have the same back on them, and I you can't appreciate them as much, and it's just kind of a plain back, so I just haven't decided yet. But anyway, when I found them in a box, because I didn't think I was going to include them with the pop culture, but it's on the same size card, metal on metal, Wheel Rider tires, some type of series, 50s favorites. It tells you here 10, but to release them 5 at a time. Well, everything else is a minimum of 5, and then at the most 6, but this is 10. Any case, here's the other one that I knew I had in addition to the AMC, but I didn't remember finding this one, so I found the Datsun Bluebird. I did have that, so I'm only missing 2 of the first 5, and that's the 56 Chevy and the Volkswagen Squareback. Okay, so I just wanted to show those that I did have them. Don't have all of them. I found the AMC is the most recent one I found in the Walmart, and I think the other one on the peg hook was the Econoline. I'm really not a fan of that color. I think they could have done a different color, but it's a unique looking truck when they had those trucks back in the 60s. Okay. All right, but back to the pop culture, because I have some interesting stuff coming up. Here is another Marvel series. This is Loki, so we've all seen him in Avengers, played by, I think, was it Tom Hiddleston? Okay, so it's Loki, and it's the 8-crate delivery. All right, so it's based off of Ford station wagon. Here we have the 67 Ford Bronco Roadster and Daredevil. And these are all the old costumes, okay? These aren't the ones they're wearing in the new one. Copyright's 2014, so I guess they came out in 2015. Here's the Incredible Hulk. And it's the AOK. Again, that is a... oh, boy, my mind is really going now. It'll come to me. It'll come to me after the video's over. I know I said it in a previous video. Who designed that? Larry Wood. It was Larry Wood. Here's the Incredible Hulk AOK Larry Wood design vehicle. Iron Man. I mean, come on, that doesn't look like Iron Man from the original movie that came out. That's Iron Man from late 50s, early 60s. All right, so Iron Man, and that is the Dodge Delivery, 34 Dodge Delivery. I think that is a see-through top, I can't tell. All right, Luke Cage, Hero for Hire, on the 70 Chevy Blazer. Okay. And here we have the 40 Ford Coupe with Thor. These I think I found in a Walmart in Northeast Maryland. Northeast is the name of the town, not the area of Maryland, but that's the name of the town. I was in Maryland. So I think I got it at the Walmart there. Next up is some really cool stuff. The next couple sets are cool. This is like a rock and roll set. So we'll go 2 by 2. And it doesn't tell you on the back what comes with the set, but I put this all together. So this is all 2013, I believe, but we'll double check. This is Kiss, the rock band Kiss. A-OK. Okay. Here is, again, another car, the Dream Van XGW for the rock band Kiss. Here's, get this out of the glare. The front card looks the same, okay, and the back looks the same. So that's Kiss. Here's the Who. Fat Fender 40. Here's the back of the card. 2013. Here's the Who, and this is Smoke and Grill. So card art's the same, just the vehicles are different for the Who. And AC/DC. This is a band I like, but I doubt I'll very much get to see them in concert. Age and health problems have taken their toll on the band, and the last lead singer was Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses, who traveled with the band because the lead singer had been with him for all these many years, has suffered some health problems, so it just didn't seem to be the same, so, because he has a unique voice. So here we have Convoy Custom, AC/DC, 2013, and AC/DC in Highway Hauler. I don't know what caused this. I guess hitting something on that was sitting on top of, but so, and then, you know, the card art's the same. All right, no change in the card art. All right, so that's these. The next one that's kind of cool, and again, this is another musical band, is the Grateful Dead. These are all different, and again, these are all Dead albums or designs that I've seen. I'm not a big Grateful Dead fan. They have like maybe 2 songs I like, and that's it. So I wouldn't go see them in concert. But I remember seeing T-shirts with this design, and I guess all the bears represent the Grateful Dead. So here we have again the Supervan, or the, not the Supervan, the Dream Van XGW panel, now it's called. Here's all the vehicles. The noise in the background is Marty. He's looking for a toy to play with. And his toy box, this is 2013 as well. The Grateful Dead series, though, is kind of nice. All right. Here's one of my favorite castings. And again, I don't listen to the Grateful Dead. There's 2 songs I like, and that's about it. One song you hear more than others. And this is, what are they calling this one on here? Grateful Dead. I can't read that because of the glare. And the lighting is not that good right now. Just says Grateful Dead truck. But it's the fire rescue truck based on the Dodge. Looks like the emergency squad truck from the entertainment series from the TV show from the 70s, Emergency. All right. And that's the reason why I always liked the truck, because that was one of my favorite TV shows, and that Hot Wheel always resembled that truck. Grateful Dead again, obviously, 6 in the series. This is the T1 panel. And I apologize, I don't know the albums. I don't know if these are album covers or just Grateful Dead art. You know, so dairy delivery. I'm wondering if any of these designs scare kids or they just think it's kind of cool. Now, this kind of look cool because it's 2 dancing tortoises on the Baja Beetle. And if you have this one, because I just noticed that the back wheels, well, I'm mistaken. I was going to say the back wheels had no big treads, but they do. It's just the lighting in here with the glare. All right, never mind. That's the Volkswagen Baja Beetle. Okay, with the dancing tortoises, a banjo and a tambourine. This is my least favorite Volkswagen drag truck. I do know that pops up in the back to reveal the engine. All right, so we have that. Here's some more. These were, I guess, Sunday morning funnies, is what my grandmother used to call them. What you would find in the comic section of your Sunday newspaper. Comic strips, Felix the Cat and Hauling Gas. Here's the vehicles. Volkswagen T1 drag bus. Flash Gordon. I like this one. I like the casting as well as the color presentation, but it's hard to see a dark car on a dark card back because of the colors. And you know, maybe if I had bright light, but not right now. 65 Volkswagen Fastback. I think that tilts forward, and there's a great big engine in the back there. I think that's how that one works. I do have a loose one of these. 56 Chevy Nomad delivery, and Hagar, the Barbarian, 56 Chevy Nomad delivery. Like that one. Like the colors. Beetle Bailey in the GMC motorhome. And discuss why I like that casting. Reminds me of a futuristic vehicle, at least back in when they first came out it did. And a 52 Chevy with Popeye. Popeye is a cartoon character that my sister really enjoys. And see, when she was in kindergarten, I was in first grade, we got a brand new dog from the SPCA in Philadelphia. And he was a mutt, and Randy named him Popeye. So for 17 years, we had Popeye, maybe 18 years. That dog lived to be a long, long, long time. He was a good dog. Miss him. Okay, here's more Star Wars. These have actual pictures from, you know, the movie. Hauling Gas, C-3PO. Here we have Luke Skywalker, and this looks like to be from the original 1977 Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Okay. Here we have Quick Delivery, and I think that's a good representation vehicle for R2-D2, is the Quick Delivery. Okay, so I really think that's I keep saying okay, okay, okay. If it's not okay, let me know. But I think that's a good representation. So just a cool vehicle that they picked out. 85 Chevy Astrovan. This was a peg warmer. Really was. Semi-peg warmer. Han Solo. This was a peg warmer. Princess Leia. The Dream Van XGW. Okay, that was a peg warmer. Said okay again. And here is the Spoiler Sport. This is the first time out of all these that I'm seeing this model. However, this was a peg warmer. You could find this all over Walmart at any time. So that was a peg warmer. And that is Darth Vader. Again, here's the cars. And this was 2015, so it came out a couple of years ago in 2016. We're in the middle of 2018 now. As a matter of fact, we're more way into the third quarter. Okay, halfway through the third quarter. The next set, this is going to be Marvel. I love Marvel. This is the fourth Marvel. We did Marvel Women. We did the old comic book art back over here from Marvel. And here we have more. That's the artwork is more modern, maybe from the 70s or the 80s. Here we have Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy on Deco Delivery. And here we have Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. I never saw, I saw the movies Guardians of the Galaxy, but I did not see, or I'm sorry, did not read the comics. So I don't know anything about them other than what I saw in the movies Guardians of the Galaxy. I was not a Captain America fan. I don't know why, just wasn't. I was more of a Spider-Man fan. I really enjoyed Spider-Man comics the most out of the Marvel series, and Sergeant Rock, but they don't have any Sergeant Rock here. So if anyone remembers Sergeant Rock, 36 Dodge Airflow. I was not an X-Men fan either. Did see all the movies, enjoyed the movies. Okay, so there we got Wolverine. Again, it's 2014. These are all. Can't remember if this was the set that I got at Walmart or if it was the other one that I found. Marty, you're driving me up a wall. Okay, if I can hear you with a bad ear, I'm sure that the people on the video can hear you. I'm sorry, my dog was chewing on his foot. It was driving me up a wall. Breadbox, Ant-Man. Saw the movie. However, never read the comic. Just the whole concept seemed weird to me. And Spider-Man. Now, this is the one that I really like, Spider-Man. I remember the 60s cartoon. I used to watch the Saturday morning cartoon, Spider-Man and Friends. You name it. Spider-Man I would watch. More Marvel comics. This came out 2015, so a year later. This is 2014. And what did I say this other one was? 2014. So two in 2014 and 2015. Okay. Doctor Strange, saw the movie. Yeah, it was okay. Was not a Doctor Strange fan. Again, I do like Marvel because I always like, I would know about the characters if they entered a series that I did read. It's not like every month I was going out, rushing out to buy comics. I would just, once in a while pick up a comic because the cover caught my attention, which is what they're supposed to do for kids. Catch their attention. I don't know if that's staining on the back or if that's supposed to be like that. Hawkeye. What's that? The 66 Dodge A100. Yeah, okay, it's not staining on the back. It's supposed to be like that. Another Black Widow. The Punisher. I saw season 1 on Netflix. God, that was extremely violent. I'd be hesitant. If I had kids, I would not be letting them watch that. It is way, way too violent for kids. I mean, it was almost too violent for me. So I don't know what he's doing now in the comic books. If he's that violent or not. Iron Fist, I saw that on Netflix too. I don't like Iron Fist. I don't know. It seems like the guy overacts. I just don't get any big thrill out of Iron Fist. Although I do like this car. It's a 1980 El Camino. You don't see too many of those in Hot Wheels. I saved the best one for last for 2 reasons. One, it's one of my favorite castings. And 2, this was a series I did collect. I collected Ghost Rider. Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider. Okay? We had a comic book store in Virginia Beach when I was in high school, and I used to go down there and pick them up. All right. Anyway, Ghost Rider. The back is sealed. That used to open up, and it used to be a motorcycle in there, and you would think that they could do something special for this one with a motorcycle. No, they don't. It's a shame. And the very last one, we're at the end, another Star Wars. This one's got a little damage at the top, don't care. Ford Transit Supervan. I guess it's Ralph McQuarrie did the poster art and stuff. I remember seeing this design as an advertisement, but I don't know what the mask is supposed to be for because it wasn't in any of the movies. Here we have the 34 Chrysler Airflow. Here we have the Rolling Thunder. One thing I noticed about Rolling Thunder, for the ones that I've opened up and take a look at, the bodies shimmy a little bit, and they're like a little bit loose and hard to get back down perfectly on the body. They seem a little bit more delicate than other of the floppers that Hot Wheels has come out with. Here we have... I forget what they call that thing. 66 Dodge A100. Marty, stop chewing on your foot. Here's the back in case I forgot to show you. And here is the copyright 2016. So it came out 2017. That right there looks like something out of the classic sci-fi silent film Metropolis is what that reminds me of. Does not remind me of C-3PO. That reminds me of the robot that turned into a woman in the silent classic science fiction film Metropolis. That's what that looks like to me. Okay. And here we have the Highway Hauler. And last, we have the this dude, the 67 Ford Bronco and the Emperor, okay, who got his comeuppance by Darth Vader. All right, that is it for my collection. I've gone through every pop culture I have to date, including the cars that I only have partial collections and the ones that I need. Eventually, I'll probably find them, but I'm not in a big hurry right now. In any case, please like, subscribe, share, subscribe, top left corner at the end of the video. Like the video, thumbs up if you could, comment. Like to hear what you have to say, and I hope you all have a good week.